is everyone?
Isn't it my turn?
No, it's my turn. You opened it last time.
But I thought Jeeves said I should get the next one.
That's not what he meant.
Oh, just go ahead.
Hello, everyone! Mommy Tortilla is here. Olay!
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Brick Oven Inn, where you can pasta, time and luxury. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Strictly business. I'm here with the best tacos north of the Rio Grande, since I've heard your town only has a pizza restaurant.
But it's not just any old pizza restaurant. It's the Pepperoni Palace. I'm sure you've heard of it. Folks travel from miles around to our little town of Mozzarellaville just to sample our world-famous pizza. When you've got the Pepperoni Palace in your town, you've got all the restaurants you need.
Well, I changed that.
Really? How?
I'm the owner of the taco truck parked in your little town, Mozzarellaville.
You said taco truck?
That's right. Where every day is Taco Tuesday, and they not show Mama's Tacos either.
I think I've heard about you. So you owned a food truck that's causing problems in town, taking business from the Pepperoni Palace. I heard they're losing a lot of customers to that taco truck. You're selling tacos?
Yes, I am. And I'm not really interested in hearing about that pizza place. I'm on my way to take care of some business.
On a night like this?
A little storm is not going to stop a deal this big.
Well, before you leave, please allow us to introduce our staff, since this is your first visit to the Brick Oven Inn, where you can pasta, time and luxury. Connie, please ring for the staff.
I'm Yvette. I'm Suzette. And we're the maids that you will get.
I'm Chef Duncan. My dream is to deliver delicious and delectable delicacies to light your palate.
I'm Chef Emerald. And bam! I take ordinary ingredients and kick them up a notch.
Dinner is served.
It's not time yet.
Timing is everything.
Let me lug your luggage.
Oh, I almost forgot something very important. Adios.
Well, he's not your average guest, is he?
Yeah, he sure is a pizza work.
Oh, I get it. You said pizza. That's kind of funny.
That was a great delivery, man.
Delivery, man. You guys are so punny.
Thanks, I
dough when it can.
It's the yeast we can do.
Welcome to the Master's Peace Theater.
We're your hosts. Tonight we're going to tell you a story that happened 2,000 years ago.
A rich young lawyer asks Jesus the question, what must I do to inherit eternal life?
The answer, love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself.
Then the lawyer asked Jesus, who is my neighbor?
Instead of answering that question, Jesus told a fascinating story.
A story filled with mystery,
Danger.
Surprise.
And truth.
At the quaint brick of an inn, on a dark and stormy night long ago, the three sisters have gathered in the parlor for a quiet evening playing Clue, their favorite board game.
However, the evening will be anything but quiet, but they don't have a clue.
An injured man mysteriously appears on the doorstep.
Who is he?
What happened to him?
What does it all mean?
You may be shocked.
You may be amazed.
You may laugh out loud.
But you'll not soon forget as Master's Peace Theater presents
A Not-So-Terrible Parable.
Oh no! That's terrible!
Whoa! She's heavier than she looks.
The man,
A taco truck owner,
his name,
Tommy Tortilla.
He's a guest at the inn who left earlier, planning to use the money he was carrying to buy supplies for his taco truck business in the nearby town of Mozzarellaville. Oh my, this is one of our guests. Yes, it's Mr. Tortilla. The proprietors of the Brick Oven Inn are the three Romano sisters.
Their family has been a pillar of the community for what seems like forever.
They care for their guests and cater only to the upper crust clients. It's him, all right. He left a while ago for a business meeting. And he had a lot of money with him. Nothing gets past Jeeves, the butler. If the Romano sisters are the heart and soul of the inn, Jeeves is the motor that makes it run smoothly.
The last thing I remember was getting on Stromboli Street and heading toward Mozzarellaville.
Are you all right?
I'll be okay, I guess. But my money is gone. All of it.
You were robbed and beaten. How can we help you? Do you need a doctor?
Well, I'd say I would, but it appears I've already been treated and bandaged.
Oh no! You were robbed and beaten by a doctor!
If Jeeves is the brains of the brick oven inn, Yvette the maid, well, isn't.
But as everyone knows, no mystery can be told without a maid and a butler.
No, Yvette. Doctors don't rob and beat people. Robbers do.
Oh, right. Robbers.
I think the name should have given it away.
I don't believe thinking is your strong suit.
Clearly, Mr. Tortilla was in no condition to get back to the inn by himself, so somebody must have bandaged his wounds and brought him here.
Look, an envelope. How did this get in my pocket?
There's writing on it.
Please take care of this man. I found him on Stromboli Street. Here's some money. This should cover it for now. If you need more, I'll bring by later.
There's almost $50 in here.
Who gave that to you? Who brought you here?
I have no idea. I don't remember a thing.
Oh no! That's terrible!
I knew I should have stopped her from taking that acting class. Oh, and Yvette the maid, she's a little dramatic.
Sherlock Holmes in the flesh.
Yes, Sherlock Holmes, the most famous detective in the world.
No case too big,
No cause too small.
Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce my assistant, Watson.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What brings a famous private detective out here on a night like this, Miss Sherlock?
We've come to your quaint little town for the pizza. Watson and I plan to pay visit to the Pepperoni Palace, your world-famous restaurant.
But on our way, we heard about what occurred out on the road tonight.
I'm just offering my services to help solve your mystery.
I'm not sure we can be of any service, Detective.
All right now, where are the other guests?
All of our guests have been here all night.
All of them?
Yes. Well, except the lawyer, Jenny Barrister, and the door-to-door Bible seller, Brooke Binder. But they should be checking in any time now.
Watson, keep an eye on everyone. I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
What a terrible storm!
It just about blew my Chrysler off the road.
I'm sure glad you were driving, not me.
You must be Jenny Barrister.
Indeed I am. And this is my intern D, de facto.
Pleased to meet you.
We've come to your little town of Mozzarellaville to visit the famous Pepperoni Palace and sample some of their world-famous pizzas.
And you are Brooke Binder?
The one and only! Well, well, looks like the gang's all here.
Nobody, and I mean no one, leaves this room until we find out who done it. Maybe not. You know I'd never hurt someone like that. I do believe you, Barrister. But where were you on the night of the crime?
Well, it happened tonight, and I'm right here.
Oh, yeah. Point 1 for you, Barrister. But I think there's more to this mystery. I've got my eye on you, Barrister. You got anything you want to tell me, Binder?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You afraid I'll throw the book at you?
Not at all. Books are my business. You know I would never do such a horrible thing like that to anyone.
I think I believe you, Binder.
Do you think the robbers knew he had all that taco truck money?
Not sure. They may have been.
Nacho, average robbers?
Well, the plot thickens. Who came to the aid of the poor injured man?
Is the person who saved Mr. Tortilla in the room?
What about the robbers?
Oh my, I can't wait. Let's get back to our story.
I'll handle this.
It's the delivery girl from the Pepperoni Palace in Mozzarellville, Sally Slice.
I've got a pepperoni, onion, and guacamole pizza.
Awful.
Is everybody here?
Yes, we're all here.
I didn't order it, but I'll take it.
We're all hungry.
I'm glad Watson enjoyed that pizza, but one pizza's not enough to feed everybody.
We have far finer fare to offer you than that.
And after dinner we'll have
Deliciously
Decadent.
desserts. But only if you can
Clean
Your.
wait.
Even if there was a mix-up, it looks like everyone will get fed.
Yes, sister. Watson will get the pizza, and Duncan and Emerald will take care of the rest of us.
So, nobody ordered that pizza? That's strange. They usually don't get the address wrong. But they've been all out of sorts ever since that taco truck arrived. They really don't like that guy. We're not used to competition at the Pepperoni Palace.
Wait a second. That pizza smells familiar.
Did that trigger a bad memory?
Let's not jump to conclusions.
All right, Barrister, spill it. What happened tonight?
You're the honorary detective, Sherlock. You tell me.
Yes, inquiring minds want to know.
Very well, then. Lucky for you, I've already installed my latest gadget. I call it MeTube.
What in the world is a Me Too?
It's the latest thing. Everybody is so visual these days. You can't just tell a story without show and tell anymore.
How does it work?
Well, I tell the story of what happened, and the MeTubers act it out, so you can understand the facts.
This will never catch on.
Watson, boot it up.
Right away, ma'am.
driving along from Mozzarellaville on Stromboli Street when you saw Mr. Tortilla lying in the road. Maybe you thought he fell out of an ambulance. Maybe he needs a lawyer.
Never! We're not ambulance chasers.
But if you've been injured, I can give you a toll-free number to call.
You thought about helping him, but then you wondered if it might be a trap. The crooks might be just over the hill, you figured.
You wanted to leave, but you needed to know if that was legal, so you checked in your big book of laws.
And that's when you decided to leave him in the road.
So, we need to examine this evidence.
So it was Barrister with the tire in the road?
Wait a second, it's coming back to me now. Someone came to me and checked on me, but they didn't help me. They drove way on the other side of the road. Big car, a Chrysler, just like the one
Miss Barrister drives?
So, Barrister, you may not have been one of the robbers, but it appears that instead of helping the wounded Mr. Tortilla, you hightailed it out of there.
Nice story, detective, but you forgot the law is based on evidence.
And all of your evidence is circumstantial.
Oh, really? Watson, bring out Miss Barrister's big book of laws.
Right away, ma'am. See, just what I told you. Dry as a bone.
If she had been using it in the rain, it would be soaked.
Except for the page where you looked up, who is my neighbor?
And that page is soaking wet.
Oh no! That's terrible! This should be an Olympic event. Is she gonna be okay? Because that's like the third time.
happens a lot. Please go on.
Thank you. Listen, sister, I'm not taking the fall for this. I know the law. I didn't lay a finger on this man. Sure, I gotta love my neighbor. But this guy's just some palooka. If the law doesn't say I have to, why should I stick my neck out for him?
Ah, that's a very good question, Barrister. Why would we stick our neck out? Or in other words, lay down our life for somebody else?
Miss Barrister wasn't the robber, and she didn't save Mr. Tortilla, that appears to leave only one suspect.
Brooke Binder, the door-to-door Bible seller.
If someone who makes her living with the Bible wouldn't save a poor, injured victim, who would? And if she didn't, why not?
Oh my, this is getting interesting.
Who could that be on a night like this?
I got it.
It's Sally Slice with the pizza in the doorway.
What are you doing here again?
I guess I should be asking you people. Somebody ordered a large anchovy and salsa pizza. Maybe one of your guests?
That's horrible.
You're telling me. I don't have time for prank orders.
No, I meant the pizza.
Who would order anchovies and salsa?
I could kick that up. Just give me a chance.
Not tonight, friend.
Let me guess. Nobody ordered it?
Don't mind if I do. After eating that first pizza, I'm really starting to like those pizza and taco flavors together.
Just keep it. Nobody else would want it. Good night.
Wait, that smells familiar again.
All right, Binder. I've got some questions for you. And I'm going to cut right to the last chapter.
You looking for a revelation?
Don't play hard back with me, Binder. I'm looking for answers. You sell books, don't you, Brooke?
Bibles, Sherlock, Bibles.
Okay, Bibles. I guess that makes you an expert on what's in them.
Oh, I know everything there is to know about Bibles. Ours come with the eternal guarantee. They're bound in only the finest quality, genuine imitation leather.
Are they expensive?
Well, imitation cows aren't cheap, you know.
Okay, I get what's on the outside, but what do you know about what's between the covers?
Oh, I know everything. We use the finest thin paper, and all the words of Jesus are printed in deluxe imported red ink.
Okay then, what does the Bible say about helping people in need?
It probably says something about that, but I'm helping people every day. I sell Bibles to people in need. And if you're poor, I even throw in the red ink for free. Hold it. There's another familiar smell. I remember smelling imitation leather. She must be the one who saved me.
Maybe, maybe not. You're an open book to me, Binder. Watson, me too.
On it, ma'am.
All right, Binder. So, you were driving along when you saw something in the road. You got out of your car to go check on it when you realized it was a man. You didn't recognize him as one of your customers, so you decided to go back to your car. But when you did, your foot got stuck in the mud.
Sherlock, you're writing fiction.
I'm writing nothing. You already wrote chapter and verse. Whoever walked away from Mr. Tortilla got their foot stuck in the mud. And when they pulled it out, the bottom of their left shoe came off.
You don't mean...
Yes, whoever left Mr. Tortilla in the mud lost his soul.
You saying I have no soul? Well, if the shoe fits...
Not so fast. Let's take a look at your left shoe, Binder. Well, just as I thought. Your left shoe has no soles.
So it was Binder with the shoe in the mud.
So what about loving and helping your neighbor, Binder?
It's not my fault. He was all muddy. And can you imagine getting those new Bibles all muddy? No one will buy a muddy Bible. And besides, he's not my neighbor. I've never seen him before.
You just don't get it, do you, Brooke?
Don't get what?
It seems that you spend a lot of time with the Bible, but maybe not enough time in the Bible. Or better yet, letting the truth from God's word get from here into here.
It would seem that we are in a conundrum. I don't know exactly what that is, but I believe we are in it.
I'll have to Google that word.
What's a Google?
I don't know. It just sounded like the right thing to say.
In our story, we know now that neither Barrister nor Binder saved Mr. Tortilla, and neither of them was involved with the robbers.
Everyone else has an alibi.
Or do they?
Pizza delivery. It's Sally Slice.
I got it this time.
Well, look what we have here. Could it be Mr. Tortilla's wallet? It's empty. What do you have to say for yourself, Sally?
Did you take matters in your own hands and remove the competition?
We heard you talking about the Pepperoni Palace. We hear what you said about losing business to the taco truck.
I just found it out on Stromboli Street. The robbers must have thrown it away. I was on my way to bring it back to the injured man.
She was such a nice delivery girl. You think Sally would really rob him?
Ah! Oh no! That's terrible!
Our motto is no drop we can't stop.
pizzas we didn't order to find out who is going to be out on the road tonight with money. Brilliant.
Good show, Detective Shock. You have to solve the crime ourselves.
But if Sally was with the robbers, who rescued Mr. Tortilla?
Robbers? I'm not a robber. The police caught the robbers. They told me when I delivered 3 donut lovers' pizzas to them.
Well, everyone, your logic would have been perfect, except that I was the one who ordered the pizzas delivered to the inn.
You did?
I needed a chance to be able to question all the possible suspects.
So it was Sherlock with the pizzas right here in the parlor.
Is this terrible?
We don't know yet, Yvette.
Just stay close.
Sally, just tell us what you've been doing tonight.
I was delivering pizzas all evening.
Yeah, right.
Sure. That's enough. Anything unusual happened?
You mean out on Stromboli Street? Yeah, I found an injured man. It was the taco truck guy. I bandaged him, then dropped him off here. I didn't get a good look at his face, but that's him right there. Didn't you tell them what happened?
What? No, I don't remember anything.
Wait, hold on, Mr. Tortilla. I think I just figured out something.
Okay, everyone, stand back and be amazed.
Tommy, it looks like Sally is actually the person who rescued you.
I had so many pizzas to deliver. I couldn't stay with him until after my shift tonight, so I brought him here and left money for medicine.
You believe that? Have you lost your senses, Sherlock?
We'll see. We'll see right now.
What are you doing?
Well, just as I thought.
These aren't actual bandages, they're pizza napkins. Pepperoni Palace, Mozzarellaville?
Sally, may I take a look at your order book, please? Thank you. Okay, so here are all the tips for the day, listed right here.
They come to $48.21.
Watson, how much money is in that envelope of Mr. Tortilla's?
$48.21. $48.21 exactly.
Sally, why'd you leave him with $50 in there?
Because that's all I had.
So that's where I remembered the pizza smell.
Oh, Sally, why didn't you tell us?
You didn't ask. I mean, it's nothing special. Any of you would have done the same thing, right?
But why would you help him?
Yeah, don't you just want him to get back to his taco town where he came from?
He's taken so much of your business.
That shouldn't stop us from caring for each other. After all, no matter what he's done, he's still someone made in God's image, and he needed rescuing.
I think I'm starting to get it. If I were in his place, I would want to be rescued.
I mean, think about it. Jesus rescued all of us. He had mercy on us. How can we not help somebody else who needs mercy and rescuing? Right? Right?
So, it seems our mystery has been solved. Or has it? Jenny Barrister is an expert in the law. Brooke Binder knows every word of the Bible, from cover to imitation leather cover, in black, white, and red.
Why then would they both ignore Mr. Tortilla and leave him in the mud?
What would we have done? Would we have rescued an injured man?
Should we be surprised that Sally Slice, the pizza delivery girl, was the only one to stop and rescue him?
And why do we keep asking questions when we seem to already know the answers?
Let's go back to the brick oven and pasta, time and luxury.
Well, it looks like my work here is done. The robbers are in the slammer. Mr. Tortilla is on the mend, and Stromboli Street is safe again.
Oh no! That's wonderful! And now here in Mozzarellaville, we have both pizza and tacos.
Simply brilliant, Detective Sherlock.
How did you solve the mystery? Elementary, my dear Watson.
Yes, it really is elementary. I focused on the letter of the law, but completely forgot the most important part. Love God and love your neighbors.
Same goes for me. I'm just as guilty. I'm ready to turn the page, Detective. Even though I only need to sell one more Bible this month to get a sales bonus, I'm not going to sell this one. I think I better keep it. It's about time I get to know what's really inside these covers. I'm sure it changed my life.
We owe you an apology, Sally.
I'm afraid I've spent so much of my energy expecting the worst in people that I failed to even recognize my neighbor.
I'm sure guilty of that.
Yeah, there's enough evidence to convict me of that, too.
I'm busted.
There's still one important mystery left to solve. What's for
Dinner. We
can't wait
to find out.
Bam, let's kick it up.
I have 5 more pizzas left in the car. I ordered a good box of tacos ready to go.
Did somebody say pizza?
I've never had a taco before, is it?
terrible.
No!
How about a pepperoni taco?
What?
Nacho average taco.
We will love ourselves. We will live.
This evening, our story began with a simple question.
Who is my neighbor?
Even though Tommy Tortilla had caused harm to her business, Sally chose to show love by selflessly caring for him.
When she did that, she showed us that everyone is our neighbor, even people who have caused us problems.
That was Jesus' point when he told the story of the Good Samaritan in Luke chapter 10.
His parable didn't have a taco truck,
but it did have an inn.
And the truth is the same. Love God and love other people no matter who they are, where they come from,
what they do,
or what kind of food they serve.
Ultimately, we love others because God loved us first. He sent his son, Jesus, to die on the cross so that we could have eternal life, even when none of us deserved it.
Now that is the most amazing story of love I've ever heard.
Yep, you're right.
So amazing.
So, you may be wondering what happened to these people after that fateful night.
Well, Jenny Barrister and Brooke Binder realized the emptiness of their attitudes and together formed a non-profit organization to help those in need.
The Pepperoni Palace opened a second location at the Brick Oven Inn, where it has been wildly successful. Every day, several pizzas get mysteriously delivered to hungry people who didn't order them. Mistake? Or someone being a good neighbor.
And Mr. Tortilla, he's added another taco truck and is sending it on to Sushi Town to sell his famous tacos while sharing the good news of Jesus all along the way.
Sherlock Holmes is still a detective, solving the crimes of the times with the assistance of Watson, who is still utterly amazed at everything Sherlock does.
And us? Well, all this talk about good food is really starting to make us hungry!
We hope you've enjoyed a not-so-terrible parable presented by Master's Pizza.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Masterpiece Theater.